Scanners. In the science fiction, TV, and movie series Star Trek, characters use a handheld gadget called a tricorder. It scans data and machinery, and it is used for medical purposes too. This must have seemed incredible to viewers when the series started in 1966. Today, various gadgets, including smartphones, can achieve the same results as the fictional tricorder. Medical scanners are able to look inside a patient's body without doing any harm. Metal detectors help people search for ancient coins and other metal objects. Image scanners are used to reproduce pictures or documents. Ultrascanner. In 2010, an international healthcare company launched a handheld ultrasound scanner. This is a device that sends out sound waves. The sound waves bounce off internal body parts, such as the heart. The scanner creates images from the waves that bounce back. The new flip-top scanner has a separate instrument that is held against the patient's body. Ultrasound scanners are used regularly when pregnant women go for checkups. Scanning apps. There are many apps available to turn smartphones into medical scanners. More and more doctors are using them, but some have not yet been approved by the world's medical authorities. They want the phones to be tested more so that they can be certain they are reliable. In 2010, a researcher in London, England, developed an app that turns a phone into a stethoscope for listening to a patient's breathing and heartbeat. There is even an app that asks patients to cough into their phone. It then tells them if they have the flu, pneumonia, or another illness. Detecting gold. On July 5, 2009, Terry Herbert's metal detector helped him discover small objects beneath a plowed field in central England. The objects were gold. Eventually, more than 1,500 pieces were recovered. Experts said that they were about 1,400 years old. The sword fittings, crosses, and decorative items were cleaned and cataloged at the British Museum. They were valued at just under $5 million. Herbert and the owner of the farmland shared the reward between them. These are just some of the gold objects found by Terry Herbert. His discoveries made him a wealthy man. Security wands. Security wands are used at airports and other places to scan passengers for metal objects, especially weapons. The wand is really just a small metal detector. A security officer waves the wand close to the passenger's body. The wand either beeps or lights up to show that metal is nearby. Some police officers use silent versions that give a vibrating signal. This means that they are aware of the metal and can take action without alerting the person carrying the suspicious object. Barcode readers. Barcodes are patterns of vertical lines and numbers that identify an item and often its price. You will find one on the back of this book, showing its unique International Standard Book Number, ISBN. Handheld readers can decode the lines. This helps identify the book so that it is stored in the right place. This security wand is being used at the World Athletics Championships in Finland in 2005. Barcode scanners. Barcodes also make it easy to count the amount of a particular book in stock. This can be useful in warehouses, bookstores, and libraries. People who work there can use a scanner to read the barcode just as they do with goods in a supermarket. Pointing the finger. Have you ever seen your own fingerprints? If you have, you will know that the most amazing thing about fingerprints is that every finger is different, and everyone has a completely different set of fingerprints. Each one is unique. That makes fingerprints ideal for security devices. Fingerprint scanners can be separate or built into another gadget, such as a computer mouse. The scanner takes a digital image of your index finger. This can then be used to allow entry to a computer, certain programs, or even your front door. You put your finger on the reader, and the reader scans it. If it matches the original, it allows you to move on. Your fingerprint is your password. The police officer is scanning a person's fingerprint. The scan can be stored and used as evidence if fingerprints are found at a crime scene. Remote control. The kind of TV remote control we use today was launched in the 1970s. It changed many people's viewing habits. Viewers liked being able to change channels without having to walk over to the TV set. It was not long before similar remote controls came in for stereos and other equipment. Infrared signals. Most television remote controls work by infrared radiation. These rays have greater energy than radio waves. See page 5. When you point the device at your TV and press a button, it sends an infrared beam to a receiver in the TV. The receiver decodes the infrared information. It changes it into an electrical signal to change the TV settings. The remote control is a familiar device in many homes now. Into the future. The range and power of handheld gadgets have changed dramatically since 2000. Many of them, such as the latest smartphones, are really miniature computers with giant power. They allow us to keep in touch with each other through email, text message, and networking services. Many of the gadgets described in this book have helped create a revolution in communication. Will this continue in the future with even newer ways of communicating? Or will future handheld gadgets have other uses that we are not even aware of yet? Mystery control. Most thrilling invention since radio itself. No wires, no plug-in, no cords of any kind. It's truly unbelievable. It's mystifying. That's why it's called mystery control. This was how Philco advertised its wireless mystery control radio remote in 1939. It was the first handheld gadget of its kind. It was made of wood and very chunky. You could change channels and alter volume with it, all from the comfort of your armchair. It used radio waves, not infrared, like today's remote controls. Other instruments we use today work like our handheld gadgets. This is a touchscreen dashboard in a car. Keeping safe. Gadgets can do amazing things, but things can go wrong. Here are some tips to help you keep your cell phone and computer systems safe. Always back up your data on an external hard drive, CD, memory stick, or other device. Ask an adult for help with this if you need it. Always use passwords, but avoid choosing obvious words or always using the same one. Install security software that protects against viruses. See page 11. Spyware and spam, junk email. Never open an email attachment that is in any way suspicious. Identity theft. Your personal information is very useful to an identity thief who can use your details by pretending to be you. Never give details to unauthorized people. If you suspect that someone is trying to get information, such as usernames, passwords, or other details from you, do not reply. Report it to a trusted authority. This attempt to get your details is called phishing. When checking emails, if in doubt, throw it out. When online, if in doubt, log out.